Hello to all of my friends in the Cevado family. This is Randy from Lion Desk, and I'm really excited today to talk to you a little bit about the partnership between Cevado and Lion Desk. First and foremost, Cevado, obviously being a front-end website, creates amazing websites, converting websites, and ideally a better way for you to get your message, your brand in front of your customers. And when they reached out to us, we are a CRM platform specifically designed to really just help you guys get more organized, follow up better, faster, more consistently, and close more deals. So it really was a match kind of made in heaven, because Cevado is one of the very best companies when it comes to building websites for agents and teams and brokerages. And when they chose us, first of all, we were very honored. And secondly, we just knew that we could help even more, and basically working together really create a powerful partnership to serve you guys as the agents or the people watching this today. So the first thing that I want to talk to you a little bit about is getting the most out of Lion Desk. Okay. Now, again, I already mentioned, our main objective is to help you get more organized, follow up, and close more deals. But at the end of the day, right, it still is going to require a little bit of work. So what I'm going to show you guys today is 3 things that you should do right away after you actually get your account set up, right? So let's talk about this for 1 second. A lot of people right now, they have their contacts in 3 to 5 different places. They have them in Excel, they have them in Google Sheets, maybe they have them in their phone or maybe an old platform. And it really makes it hard for you guys to be effective, to be fast, when you need to get to information, right? And it's not really systematic. So it makes it challenging to say, okay, well, I got to go to my email for this, I got to go over here for that. So by centrally locating all of your information, you're already going to be ahead of everybody else, because so many people just, again, they have their contacts in various different places. And as a real estate professional, your number one asset is your database. So I want to make it really easy for you to get all of that information in. Here's what I recommend doing. Very first thing is grabbing your contacts from the various different places that you have and put them into Excel. Of course, you can sync it with Lion Desk. You can come into the settings section here, and you could sync your Gmail or your Google and stuff like that. But it's not always the best thing to do right out of the gate. And here's why. Because I want you to take all of your contacts from all your various places and put them into an Excel spreadsheet. From there, what you can do is you can very simply get rid of all of the garbage. We don't really want a bunch of garbage coming into a clean database environment, because down the road, it's just going to be more problematic for you. So if you can, at the very least, get your contacts into an Excel and have the columns labeled by first name, last name, email, phone number, right? That's going to be the easiest way to get clean data into the system. All you have to do once you do that is import that file. So you click this import, you can drag and drop, and then from there, Lion Desk, it makes it so easy. It's just going to say, is this the first name? Is this the last name? Is this the email? Is this the phone? Okay. From there, the contacts are automatically going to be brought into the environment. Now, if you're familiar with tags, tagging is a way to kind of classify people. You can also bring those in as well. But ultimately, you really just need to take that CSV file and import it into the system. It's not very challenging, regardless to your technical capabilities. So after that, what you're going to want to do is do what's called list segmentation. So now that we've brought all of our contacts into the database, and let's just say we brought in 200 contacts, let's go ahead and make the assumption that 100 of them are sphere of influence, okay? 50 of them are past customers, and let's say another 50 of them are leads that you might have obtained, from another campaign, email, website, etc. what we can do is based upon the tags, right, or based upon the contacts, you can come into our filter section and you can create saved filters, okay? Now, list segmentation is like the next step, because what I want you to do is I want you to have a win right away using LionDesk. And sphere of influence and past customers is still hands down one of the best places to go to get more business. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a saved filter. So all we would have to do is we would say, using the tag example, the tag equals, right, or includes any of or all of whatever that tag is that you brought in. Let's just say it was your friends, right? And you could go ahead and do that. And then what you would do is you would save that filter. So now what happens is you could come to your saved filters at a moment's notice, grab that sphere of influence list, and fire off an email from there. So let's say that I selected it, I come up here, and I could go ahead and send an email, or I could send a text message, okay? It's really easy to get to lists. And again, the fastest way to getting to your first win with LionDesk is getting your contacts in the system and then just segmenting out your list. Listen, we do a ton of automation. There's a lot of things that you can do to leverage our technology to really streamline your business. But ultimately, if you get your contacts into the database and then from there, you segment out your list, you can start taking immediate action. And I don't know about you, but I know a lot of agents that I come in contact with, the vast majority of them know that they're not following up with their sphere nearly as much as they should. Maybe once a year sometimes, maybe once every 6 months, you should be following up with your sphere at least once a month. And you can do it in a very value add way. And text messaging is probably one of the fastest ways that you can do that. So just think about it. You know, you want to get a message out or you want to connect with that sphere. These are people that already know you, like you, trust you. You don't need to send them your newsletter. Just send them a text message that says, hey, it's XYZ from XYZ Real Estate. Hope you're doing well during these times. Let's catch up for a virtual coffee sometime, smiley face emoji, right? Text messages, as an example, they have a 97% open rate in comparison to traditional emails that have about a 15%, right? So it's very important for you guys to have all of your contacts in one place, segment your lists, and then be able to take action. Now, of course, there's some other things that you can do, right? You can send video emails from LionDesk. Now, we're not giving you a new email address. You can still use yours. But if you want to send video emails so you can get your face in front of them, that's a great thing to do. And that's definitely something that the vast majority of your competition isn't doing. And the idea here with a CRM is to stay top of mind. So somebody seeing your face, watching your video is a lot more likely to remember who you are, what brand you represent, and making that connection, right? The other thing that you can do, and again, this is all at scale, is you can add events like notes and comments, and you can also add tasks, right? Staying on task is really important. So you can go ahead and do that. You can also create drip campaigns. Now, I'm not going to get into that. We have plenty of videos here down in our online help. But again, the point is, from the macro standpoint of your business, getting organized, centrally locating data, and then segmenting out those lists so it's a little bit more actionable is just that much better. Now, one thing I want to show you real quick here is not only at the macro level is it important to stay organized, but it's just as important to stay organized at the micro level. Real estate is still a belly-to-belly business. It's still really important to keep track of the details because that's where the relationships are forged, right? Is keeping track of all of those little things. So here I just have a contact record of Aaron as an example. And of course, we can email Aaron directly. We can send them a text message. We can add a note. We can click to call. add tasks, add drip campaigns, or change any of these other things. But ultimately, everything about Aaron is now in one place. So when emails are sent and received, and text messages and calls are placed, and notes and tasks, everything is going to appear in this event timeline. So you're going to have full transparency into everything that ever happened with Aaron. Okay. Now, I think that it's really important to be able to keep track of all of those little details, because we've all been in the situation where we talk to somebody and they say, hey, now's not a good time. Would you follow up in a month? The vast majority of people do not follow up, right? Or if they do end up getting a call from this individual a month later, I think we've all been in the situation where we're like, I don't really remember where we left off, right? So it's very easy to come in here and kind of see where you left off, right? And to Aaron's point, he said, follow up with me. It's so easy just to come in here, set yourself a follow-up appointment. And what I like to do is I like to be reminded via text message, okay? So I read all my text messages. I don't know about you. And when I get these emails and these reminders, I don't necessarily get them done. I know it's a bad habit, but I like to be reminded via text message, because when it's important, I get that, I read that, and I'm able to take action and just get it done. So, getting these tasks done, or when those follow-ups have to happen, what a great opportunity. Now let's use another example. Your past customers. There is no reason that you shouldn't be reaching out to your past customers once every 6 months. You helped that person make one of the largest financial decisions in their life. You earned their trust. You did a great job for them, right? So what better way to follow up with somebody by setting a task reminder on their housing anniversary? So you can come in here, set a due date on their housing anniversary, get that text message reminder. So in a year from now, and 2 years from now, and 3 years from now, just reaching out to those people on those housing anniversaries, be like, oh my God, I can't believe it's been 2 years. Did you ever renovate, that powder room that you were talking about when you bought the house? I'd love to see it. Send me some pics, right? Those are simple ways to just re-engage with these people. So setting tasks are very, very important. And then it's really important to keep everything in one place. So I hope that you got some good information out of this. The most important thing here is that you, again, just get organized, segment out your lists, and then from there, do the consistent follow-up. Okay, it's not easy all the time. I totally understand that, but we don't have a lead problem. You want to close more deals, follow up more, right? That's really what it comes down to. So if you have any questions, once you get signed in with LionDesk, we have a huge team, a support staff that is absolutely standing by to support all of you in the Cevado family. And we want to make sure that you get the most. So we have webinars all the time. We have tons of online training, and we will make it easy for you to get that first win. So I really appreciate your time today. And again, if you have any questions, please email us at support@liondesk.com, and we will gladly help you. So I appreciate your time. Thank you so much, and good luck.